Hi and welcome to day one of our 5-day shoulder challenge. So in this short video I want to talk a little bit about posture and how posture can be linked or not linked to your potential problems with your shoulder. So I've set myself at my desk for an important, reason really. So we spend a lot of time in our days, whether we are working or sat at a desk, whether we're in the gym exercising, and a lot of the time we do the same type of movements, we're in the same type of positions over and over again, and the human body is not really built to do that. So we used to, or we want to, adopt certain positions, and we like different variety of different movements. So actually stopping ourselves from doing that and putting ourselves in certain positions, like being sat at a desk, from 9 till 5, 40 hours a week, again, is not really what the body is built to do. So how does this relate to your shoulder? So I'm going to talk about posture a little bit, and I'm going to show you a quick test to sort of prove the point. What the evidence base and all the research shows us is that actual posture and having poor posture, so I guess you could say a poor sitting posture would be something like this, there's no actual link to poor posture and pain. So that is regards to shoulder, back, neck, all these different things. So sometimes there's a big misconception that you have poor posture and that poor posture is causing maybe your shoulder pain or your back pain, and this is not true. However, I'll show you a little trick now, and what we do know is whilst posture is probably not directly linked to pain, we know that it can be a big contributor to pain. So again, if I show you this example and you can do it yourself, we'll almost prove the point. So again, if I'm working all day, sometimes you probably feel, and I do it from sat at my desk all day, that you almost feel like you take this rounded sort of position while you're working like this. So in terms of this rounded position for your shoulder, if I move back a little bit to show you this sort of test, if you round yourself forward and then try and lift your arms up into the air, like literally that's as high as I can get my arms. Whereas if I adopt more of a chest up position or a normal sitting posture, as many of us would probably call it, I can take my arms all the way to the top, so there's no problems up there. So what's happened in that first position is I've basically rounded my shoulders forward, and what I've done is I've created less room in my shoulder for the actual ball to move in the socket. So whilst posture is not, and all the research and all the very clever people, and much cleverer than me, will tell us that posture is not directly linked to pain, we know that certain postures, for example being sat at a desk all day, rounded forward, feeling like you're like this in sort of in the gym, maybe doing too much pressing and not enough pulling based exercises, is going to create a difference, a change in how your shoulder functions. And if these muscles at the front are a bit tight, doing a bit too much, that can contribute to pain. So what we're not saying here is posture is causing pain, but we probably do know that posture and certain postures are probably going to contribute to a certain level of change in the way that a joint moves, and that's the same for the shoulder, which could then potentially be a factor in you developing a particular type of problem, for example pain in the front of your shoulder. So following on from this short video, I'm going to launch a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be a super simple, super easy stretch you can do to try and help this sort of poor posture, if you want to sort of call it that, and help to open out the muscles in the front part of the chest. So join us for day 2 tomorrow. As always, with this full challenge over the 5 days, if you do have any questions, then please let us know. If you feel this video is going to help someone else, whether that's a member of your family, friends that are struggling with shoulder pain, then please just tag them in it or send them the link to the video so we can get out and help as many people as possible.